Hello everybody, it is Thursday, it is the 7th of March, I believe, 2025. I've got a pretty serious one today. Pretty serious spicy product review. This is a sauce. Now I actually reviewed this sauce before and I wasn't satisfied with the video and I tried to edit it down and I was just like, nah, I was tired at the time, I was in a bad mood, I didn't assess the sauce very well. So I'm actually going to retry something that I've already tried. But it's been about a month since I tried it. It's a pretty scary sauce. It's called Red Flag. Alright, by Black Eyed Susan Sauce Company. Okay, this is an award-winning sauce. I got it at Pepper Palace, though it is not a Pepper Palace product. It's just one of the award-winning sauces made by another company that they happen to stock in their store. So it has won a Scovie Award. Pretty prestigious, I would imagine. First place 2022 Scovie Award. Alright, there. It is made in Frederick, Maryland. Let's read about it. In piracy, flying the red flag means you intend to give no quarter and no mercy to the crew of the ship you are attacking. We are from Maryland, love Caribbean cuisine. I don't know what the preference is of the people who view my channel. I say Caribbean. If you want to say Caribbean, whatever. And love making creative sauces. That doesn't mean I'm going to change the way I say it. And love making creative sauces with unique ingredients. Exploring the red-colored, naturally occurring products available from the Caribbean and Atlantic coast of North America seems like a fun way to celebrate our part of the globe. Prepare your taste buds to face the red flag. Alright. And then we got the pirate sword there, indicating that this is as hot as it gets for this company. Now, I don't know anything else about this company other than this sauce. I only know it's Black Eyed Susan's the name of the company, and I know that Red Flag is the name of the sauce, and I know that it is supposed to be the hottest. It is at max heat. Alright. Let's read what's in this. Alright, so the ingredients are muscadine grape juice. That was one of the things I commented on when I first reviewed this. I have never in my life had a hot sauce whose primary ingredient was grape juice, let alone muscadine grape juice. Red raspberries. So this is going to be a fruity sauce and a hot one. Red onion, cranberries. Right. I love red raspberries. I love cranberries. It's got apple cider vinegar. It's got Trinidad Scorpion pepper mash, which is just Trinidad Scorpion peppers, distilled white vinegar, and salt. Dried Trinidad Scorpion peppers, salt, allspice, and hibiscus powder. All right, so there's a lot of fruit in that. There are quite a few other interesting ingredients. I like it that they use red onion in this sauce instead of like some other type. You don't see red onion in a lot of sauces. Typically, it's just standard like white or yellow onion. Maybe sometimes green onion, but it's not often you see red onion in a sauce. The allspice should give it a nice, sort of a Caribbean bit of flavor there. We'll see if we can detect that in it. Again, it's been a month since I tried it, so I can't remember. And then hibiscus powder. I wonder what that's going to make it taste like. And then there's not only the scorpion pepper mash, but there's also the dried scorpion peppers, which should add to the heat level, because dehydrating peppers, hot peppers, makes them even hotter than they are if you just use them fresh. All right. Got my trusty Impossible chicken nugget. I don't know why I have it on this sauce tray. I guess I just didn't feel like dirtying up a plate, but there it is, ready to go. Alright, let's give it a smell test. Please tell me that it's not coagulating up at the top. I was very specific. I dug all the stuff that had solidified at the spout of the bottle before I turned on the thing, but it just looks like it's trying. Okay, there, it's not. That's not what's happening. It smells fruity. It smells peppery, and I do smell that little hint of allspice in there. And then definitely the apple cider vinegar is coming out in the aroma too. Okay, fruity, vinegary. The Trinidad Scorpion is detectable in the aroma, and just a little hint of the allspice. So it does have a nice vibrant Caribbean aroma to it. Here we go. I'm gonna be a little careful about this because I haven't been eating extremely hot sauces. So if I overdo it with this, I fear I could have some stomach issues. start with a dollop like that. And if I can handle this one and I'm not freaking out and running for milk, then I'll eat the other half of the nugget with another dollop. Wow. That is serious hot sauce. Oh, that's hot. Oh my goodness. I only tasted the fruit and the spice for just a second, and then I was just absolutely assaulted with scorpion sting. That is hot. Talk about red flag. Talk about no quarter. Wow, that's a brutal sauce. Maybe it's just my low tolerance at this point, because I haven't been eating sauces like this, like really at all. I've been eating a lot of like milder sauces and a lot of spicy snacks. Different weird spicy food items, but I haven't been doing the extreme sauces. This is a rough one. But it's not an unpleasant burn. It's just really, really hot. Yeah, at this point with my tolerance level, whatever it is at right now, and I'm assuming it's low, I got about 3 seconds to taste the little fruit blend in there before I was completely like, and it's not a whole mouth burn. It just went right to the back, like it's creeping up to my tongue now. It went right to my throat in the back of my mouth. And hey, they don't call them scorpion peppers for nothing. That is a stinging burn, right? Feels like I got a bunch of wasps or actual scorpions crawling around in my mouth, just stinging, 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 stinging. My tongue's kind of numb. I'm gonna have to try a little bit more. Maybe a smaller dollop. That's hot. That's a hot sauce. Because I really want to tell you whether or not it tastes really good. So let's just take a little dollop here. Maybe not as big of a dollop. I'll just like do a little bit on this corner. Yeah, so the fruit that I'm tasting in there most prominently, before I get burned again, it's not really the grape. It's the raspberries that are standing out to me. I don't really taste that sort of like high acidity tartness of cranberries that much. It's sort of the vibrant fruitiness of raspberries that I'm tasting there. Not really tasting the red onion, but I'm not having time to, my mouth isn't being given time to. I'm already burning again. Wow, so it's going to be hard to evaluate this one because my tolerance is so low. I wasn't prepared for this. I think I need to build up, maybe even do another review, because for the few seconds that I'm able to actually taste the sauce, I'm enjoying what I'm tasting. It is a good sauce. I can see why it won an award. Okay, won a 2022 Scovie Award. It's not focusing. I can see why it won that. It's a really nicely put together, fruity sauce with that hint of spice in it. It's got a nice spice blend, and the pepper flavor is nice too. I've said before that I'm not the biggest fan of Trinidad Scorpions, but what I am tasting there before I'm getting burned by them is quite good. It tastes good. I like the combination of the fresh scorpion peppers and the dehydrated scorpion peppers. It has very robust heat. That is a 4 for heat, at least a 4 for heat. Probably with my current low tolerance, it's like a 5 for me, which is putting it in the realm of like extremely hot non-extract sauces. Now I'm getting possibly hiccups and a little bit of acid reflux. I didn't even eat that much of that sauce. Alright, so flavor, from what I was able to assess in the few seconds that I was actually able to taste the sauce, about a 7. It's a really good sauce. And heat is very respectable. Oh, this is not a joke of a sauce. That is an appropriately named sauce, and the burn is a good one too. It's not just like a nasty, fiery burn. It's initially like a stinging burn, and then then sort of like an overwhelming tingliness, and then it sort of dies down into a numbness. So, pretty good burn. And I'm actually surprised that my stomach endured even that small amount, because I have a lower and lower tolerance when it comes to these really, really hot sauces from a stomach point of view. But yeah, I was okay. So yeah, if you see it, pick it up. That's a good sauce.